Hey guys, we're back with Fake Grand Order. I forgot the name of it. When we last left off, we met with Gilgamesh and he was like, yo, get out of here, Zashu. And Ishtar was also there. It was okay. Wait, how many of these do I have left? Oh. Wait, oh, we have courts? What? Oh, I used a summoning ticket last time. Oh, how did I not notice? Come on, Quetzalcoatl, or Gorgon, or Jaguar Man, or... Man, is Quetzalcoatl story locked? Give me someone story locked. Assassin. Jinkei, wow! Just in time for Lost Belt 3 coming out. Oh wait, that's on a different server. Okay. Now we have the filler episode. Wait. First off. I don't know where the settings is. Down here? Game options? Let's turn this up to 1.3. Oh, what's the difference from... Let's just turn this up. Okay. Thank you. That's better. My reflector's been lagging. Probably due to my internet, I guess, but... I'm just trying to circumvent that by making the text faster, therefore the lag is less noticeable. That's how I think it'll work. Hardworking citizens of your... Oh, that makes that go faster. We gotta be careful about the dialogue that are 3 lines, though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that feels choppy. It's still... I mean, it's better, but this is where you'll be staying. It's old, but it should be sufficient for your needs. It was originally used as a tavern. The first floor is a shared space, and the rooms on the second and third. The rooms are on the second and third floors. I don't think it led us a whole building. Thank you, Sidori. Isn't this great, Master? 3 days after our raid shift, and we already have a home to call our own. My dream home has a white picket fence and a pool. Oh, you got good taste. That's my dream too. Happy home just like that. But by the time I had more than 50 of those homes, they definitely weren't happy anymore. Foe to foe! It's also the ideal place to set up a summoning circle. Imagine this is going to be your base this time, Horsey. This is the Chaldean Embassy. We can all live here. Senpai, Merlin, Anna, Foe. A hideout for the 4 of us, including Lady Mashu, plus 1 beast. Huh. Very room in the ziggurat, but this place looks more fun. Let's go take a look at the 2nd floor. This may be a short stay, but it's important to choose rooms. Yeah, this text speed, I have to read faster now, but I think it's nice. Why don't you go look too, Anna? You don't look happy. That's not it. It's just frustrating that I'm getting further away from my goal. I'll go check on Merlin. Need to monitor him to make sure he doesn't do anything funny. So they both went upstairs, huh? Let's get our work done, too. Mashu, get this circle ready. I'll make navigation a little easier, too. 8. The floating round table. Anchoring ley line coordinates. Okay, is that my cue? Yeah! Come on! Give us a 5-star! Yeah! It's time for your circle setup mini lecture! Woo! This episode of Magecraft Trivia will cover... the Age of Gods and Divine Spirits. Ooh, I already know this stuff. So this is the BC period known as the end of the Age of Gods. This is the perfect subject. I told you about Divine Spirits before, so this time, let's talk about the Age of Gods. Mages call the magical energy that fills the atmosphere mana. The further in time you go, the more of it there is. And the mana the magical energy inside people is old, right? Or odd? Old. I know this. Think of it as the magical energy of the earth itself. It's not like an infinite supply of gasoline for humans. On the other hand, the individual magical energy possessed by a human or heroic spirit is called Old. This magical energy comes from a special nerve tissue called a magical circuit. What? 4 lines! Remember though, the difference in scale between Odd and in a human and the Earth's mana is tremendous. I'm going to turn the text speed down a little next time I get the chance. Mana is a vast reservoir of energy, and Odd is just a tiny little drop. Since the start of the AD era, the amount of mana has been steadily decreasing. As a result, in the 21st century, mages practice their mystics using Old alone. We'll skip over why there's less mana for now. It's got to do with the Isle of Britain, so I'm sure it'll come up eventually. Why's that? Huh. Saber! Did you take all the mana again? Anyway, in the Age of Gods, mana was anything for you, eh? There wasn't just more of it. It was more potent, too. Mana in the 80 era is called Ether, the fifth imaginary element. It's an artificial magical energy, you see? Before the 80 era, human civilization was still in development. Magical energy was called something else. True Ether. The power that gave birth to planets and formed the stars. The true fifth element. This true ether is the root that forms the gods. It wasn't humans who ruled this era, it was the gods. Or you could call them nature, or concepts if you like. Gods in the sky, gods on the earth, gods in the sea. Love was a god, hate was a god. Death and battle also had gods. The laws of nature are among the many authorities wielded by the gods. The world belonged to them. You can even say the gods formed many aspects of this world. There are differing opinions as to whether the gods spoken of in the legends, faiths, and religions in the modern world are the same beings. But modern mages, at least, believe that many legends are interpretations of things that took place back during the Age of Gods. The gods truly existed. However, with the arrival of the Age of Man, they vanished. These disappearances came in 3 stages: decline, parting, and opportunity. The opportunity phase took place around the 7th century BC. A great disaster in around 14... Oh, Phoenix Stella! 14,000 BC, which caused prehistoric mythological civilizations to weaken, hence the decline phase. I haven't finished Extella, but I recognize 14,000 years. Here in 2600 BC, the parting phase, and when the Age of Gods, when gods and humans went their separate ways. Mesopotamia is no exception. As it happens, the Mesopotamian gods came up with their own way of trying to continue the Age of Gods, but a single king ruined their plans. A king created a divine man and the gods together, part man, part god. The man they hoped would be the wedge of the heavens. Hey, that's Gilgamesh! Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. But instead, he chose a path opposite to the one the gods had laid out for him. He chose to distance himself from the gods. Gilgamesh's rebellion caused the gods of Mesopotamia to gradually lose their power. In time, they vanished from the surface of the earth. Even in this era, the gods are gone. They fulfilled their role and vanished. The present theory is that they exist as hollow divine spirits on a higher plane, watching over the world. The true gods have vanished from this world, leaving behind only shadows. In 1,000 years, those shadows will be gone, replaced in the minds of humans only by legends. That's why I thought you wouldn't run into any living gods. I was shocked to see you found an alliance of goddesses. From the data I just saw, Ishtar's spirit origin was extremely close to the real thing. A god's authority is a mystic far beyond magecraft. Call it a manifestation of omnipotence. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna try something. 1 second. Okay, I don't think that helped at all, but worth a try. We're not sure who your true foe is in that area, but it's clear that the goddesses aren't on your side. Be careful, HorseyEatYou. I know I'm wasting my time saying this, but don't do anything too crazy, okay? Okay. I'm gonna go do something crazy. Do we summon Ushiwakamaru here? Did everyone get some mail? Horsey and Mashu are miners, so they have miners in Mesopotamia? Come on! They just did this for the anime adaptation, didn't they? Because in Mesopotamia, you'd be considered an adult at like, what, like 14? If not lower? Probably, I don't know. Sorry, I prefer water too. Ale is so bitter. Oh, how thoughtless of me. Heard you're a servant, so I didn't think about it. How about this milk instead? It's got honey in it, so it's sweet. I don't like sweet things either, but okay, thank you. Okay, everyone, I'd like to have a quick toast to celebrate HorseyEatYou's new job with the Uryuks. Ready, everyone? Kanpai! Glug, glug, glug. Cheers! Glug, glug, glug. Oh, that's good stuff. Especially after half a day of cleaning. Hard work is the best way to make booze taste good. I live for this kind of thing. This is delicious. I don't like sweet stuff. And Merlin took the corner room. It's not fair. If we get a chance, they think I'll murder him. No, just ignore that. Somehow, this fish is very good. They say it was caught in the river, but it doesn't taste muddy. But it's quite firm. Oh, this lamb is nice and juicy too. How do they flavor it without spices? So mysterious. My curiosity may never be satisfied. You're enjoying yourself, Mashu. Yes, it's all because... Yo! Fate must have brought us together again, Lord HorseyEatYou. Here, have a drink. Hey, Benkei, you're okay. Ushiwakamaru, you mustn't go pouring ale for HorseyEatYou. I think you should limit your own drinking as well. Just like your sense of taste, you cannot handle liquor very well. Do not tell me you've forgotten how you embarrassed yourself on the bridge in Uruk yesterday. Ha ha ha. You didn't quite jump over 8 ships. More like 6, or maybe 5. You did a somersault into a big jump, and then landed so hard you split the bridge in 2. Ha ha ha. That's crazy. Ha ha ha. Fine. Sit down, turn away from me, and stare at your feet, Benkei. I've heard your warning. By the way, you never seem to stop talking. It's because of your sense of impending death? I might die tonight, so I may as well say everything that's on my mind. Is that your logic? Perfect. She'll help you with your beheading. What? What? Pardon me? Then I popped my head down at the last second. It's a party trick that I like to call Whack-a-Benkei. Ha ha ha. Do you like that, Lord Yoshitsune? The trick is to pop your head down like a turtle. A turtle! Why, you're the most bizarre talents. But it was funny, so I suppose I should forgive you. Yes, as you can see, it's because I've met some reliable allies. Sure they're not laughable? I guess you could call them reliable. Yup. Never imagined King Gilgamesh would summon other servants. Okay, Gilgamesh summoned them. But it makes sense. That explains how he's holding back the demonic front. Guided Ushiwakamaru and Lancer Musashibo Benkei defeated the demonic beasts around Uruk. And the command of the demonic front is none other than... Drumroll, please! Oh, I don't know how to say his name. Leonidas? I know he's the Sparta guy, like 300. I haven't seen the movie, but that's how everyone knows it. Like 300 Spartans defended however many Persian dudes. I think like over 10,000? Sidori, I require only nutrients. Alcohol should not be enjoyed until after we've wiped out the demonic beasts. My heart is still at the front lines, just like the Uruks are fighting day after day. But I do not need to sleep. The body requires energy. Oh, I do need to sleep. But the brain requires sugar and sleep. During the battle, we soldiers are part of a massive calculation. The load that combat places on the brain is equal to 4 days worth of doing your taxes. Warriors are mathematicians. Based on experience, 2 hours of battle requires a 15-minute nap. Requires it! And yet, the younger soldiers tell me that I'm the only one who could immediately fall asleep amongst a horde of demonic beasts and also get up right away. If you're tired, you sleep. If you think, oh crap, you instantly wake up and jam your spear to the demonic beast's maw. Survival is the first thing you learn in Sparta, but these Uruk soldiers push things to the next level. You fight until you die. You can't repel the enemy's army. It's a waste of a young life. Listen, if you want a motto, the motto of a defender should be, don't die until the fight is over. That's what I think. Look. What? Who poured ale into General Leonidas cup? Who knows? Knowing him, he probably poured it for himself accidentally. It's good medicine for him, if you ask me. He hasn't rested as much as he says he has. The demonic beasts are calmer at night. Let him relax for the evening. I see. Maybe you're right. If you say so, Lord Ushiwakamaru, then, well... That wasn't a long conversation, but it told us what we needed to know about the power balance between them. Has Ushiwakamaru been leading the heroic spirits up until now? Riley probably tried to avoid getting assigned to such a cumbersome job. Yeoman, was it? It's true that I'm the representative of the heroic spirits right now. Well, we were summoned here by the king of this land. We know not of your Chaldea. Perhaps there's another me there among you, but please don't assume I'm the same person. Benkei, Leonidas, and I all made our contract with King Gilgamesh. If ever we're forced to choose between Lord Horsey and the king, we'll choose the king without hesitation. However, our goal of defending this era and this city is the same as yours. Horsey, humanity's last master, you've come from a distant world to this troubled land. What heroic spirit could fail to respect you for that? We shall help you in every way possible to the best of our abilities. Thank you, Ushiwakamaru. No need to thank me. It's my duty as a heroic spirit. Good. Our circumstances may be different, but we're all working towards the same goal. Well, can I ask you something? It was King Gilgamesh who summoned you, right? And is he the only one who's providing you with magical energy right now? Indeed. It's this jam. I miss this jam. After Merlin, King Gilgamesh summoned 7 of us heroic spirits to this land. Now there are only 4 of us, but we'll talk about that another time. During the summoning, it was King Gilgamesh's magical energy that formed our spirit origins. Now we maintain our sources of energy. We eat and sleep like humans and generate magical energy all on our own. So you've incarnated, huh? That explains it. Not even the king would be able to simultaneously maintain the spirit origins of 4 servants at once. Yes, he really went a bit crazy. Should never have told him about the Holy Grail War. Just supplying me with magical energy almost drained him dry. But then he says, I'll summon 7 more. The reason King Gilgamesh isn't on the front lines fighting is partly because he still hasn't recovered all of his magical energy. So it seems. Before we were summoned, he said he didn't know who the enemy was. The northern cities were wiped out by the demonic beasts. Disasters occurred all over the land. And Kutha vanished overnight. That's when King Gilgamesh said he saw the future. Saw a future where Uruk was destroyed and swallowed up into an abyss. That must be King Gilgamesh's clairvoyance. That's why he took the risk of summoning a heroic spirit. It's the king who had to deal with such a disaster. He required multiple heroic spirits, correct? How long is this known? That's right. Excellent analysis, Master Kyrie-Light. I call you Mash? Yes, I'm Master Kyrie-Light. Just a demi-servant, but nice to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Anyway, back to the timeline. After this era became a singularity, humanity was incinerated, King Gilgamesh summoned us. 6 months later, Uruk was reborn into a fortress city. We grow crops, train soldiers, and build structures within the fortress. A monetary system was established purely as an emergency measure for the war, all while we struggle against this unknown enemy. I see. Incredible. People fought in America too, but it was only after their nation had already been destroyed. Uruk is the opposite. People are fighting right now to prevent the destruction of their world in the first place. Well, it was a matter of timing. If what happened in America had come a few years later, they would have fought the Celts head on. What was lucky for Uruk was that King Gilgamesh had come back matured. After he finished his search for immortality, he probably underwent a bit of mental change. Alright, speaking of his search, who was that Enkidu? Enkidu? I see. So you met that Enkidu as well, then? King Gilgamesh's friend, a hero equal in stature, and now humanity's enemy. Well, we just can't believe that's truly Enkidu. The Uruks knew the old Enkidu. Enkidu was the one who restrained King Gilgamesh, the king who was fated to be alone until death, not on the joys of friendship. Though they insisted they were simply a tool, to me, Enkidu seemed like nothing less than a very kind person. The real Enkidu would never wear such a cruel smile on their face. That thing that threatened Sumer now must be a fake, only pretending to be Enkidu. A fake, huh? Then Enkidu is dead, like the legend says? Yes. The king watched as Enkidu died, buried his friend in the underworld. Thinking back, there's nothing so beautiful or sad as Enkidu. They may have been a puppet made by the gods, but they gained a heart. Granted, Enkidu was shattered along with it, but... Enkidu gained a heart, but was shattered along with it. For now, let's talk about King Gilgamesh. Does the king know that a fake version of his last friend has been made into his enemy? Yes, of course he does. Though the king doesn't leave the ziggurat, so he's never met them personally. But his response was unremarkable. Someone calling themselves Enkidu appeared. I see. Well, I suppose that's possible. That's all he said. He didn't get angry or sad. What kind of reaction is that? I've lived a long time in the world of humans, but I can't understand it. Yes, it didn't feel like he was trying to keep us from worrying either. Ha 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 ha! The world has come to an end before he cares about someone else's feelings. The world will, I think. Sorry. Well, no matter what King Gilgamesh is thinking, I'm glad he's staying calm. The only reason that Uruk is still standing at all is because of how hard the king is working. If he ever abandoned the role of the wise king and became the king of heroes again, Uruk would be doomed. I want to avoid that too. After all, if Uruk fell, I want to be able to drink its ale, or visit its brothels. Fall! Kick him in the face. Not sagely. Yes, I'm not telling you to forget it. We'll definitely find out who the false Enkidu is. That can be done tomorrow. You haven't rested until your race shift, right? Get some rest tonight. We can talk and begin your new lives tomorrow. I have something to look into, so I'll be gone for a while. While I'm away, you can get help from Sidori and their other servants. Look, Anna fell asleep too. Take care of her as well. She told you she doesn't like humans, but she doesn't hate them either. Actually, she's scared of them, so she's trying to keep her distance. You know what that means, right? Understood. Leave it to me. Alright, I'll be going then. One of my favorite girls is waiting for me. Love you, Merlin. Merlin's right, Senpai. You don't look so good. Your vitals are dropping too. It may be rude, but let's leave Ushi, Wakamaru, and the others and get some rest. Alright. Good night, Mashu. Yes, good night, Master. I'll see you tomorrow, here in the lobby of the Chaldean Embassy. Whoa! That was long. Like, how long was the first half of the video? Like, hold on. 8 minutes. That was almost 20 minutes by itself. Jeez. This is a 6-part node. So hold on. First, go back, turn the text speed down a little bit. It's down, right? Yep, game options. Oh, so this is... There's an auto mode? Huh. I didn't know that. Let's turn it to +3. You think that's good? Oh! I didn't know they added that. Oh, that's where that is. I knew there was a random option, I just didn't know where it was. Download? Oh, you can... I see. I think, and basically it's saying instead of just like getting the data from online, you download all the data at once. It's kept on your phone. I don't think my phone has the hard drive space for that though. Well, actually no, I got a new phone recently. That's 60. Well, recently and new. It has 64 gigabytes now instead of like 16. I imagine that sounds very sad to you new age folk. Like your iPhone. They're on 10 now, right? No, let's go. I'm in AOE. No, Tamamo's single target. How about the craft essence? It's... I guess I'll use you. Good morning, senpai. You must have slept well last night. Good morning. Both of you are early risers. So amazing. So cute! I want to summon it. We're just summoning out the staff, swapping out the staff over here too. Good morning, HorseyEatYou. Fo! Morning, everyone. Seems we're all here. Very well. Let me give you your assignment, HorseyEatYou. Today's task is from Mr. Lamont at the ranch. Apparently he wants help shearing his sheep. Huh? Shearing sheep? Shearing sheep? Such a menial? Sure. It isn't a menial task. Well, it's priceless. It's a valuable commodity for trade, but actually the sheep are like killer sheep. Sheep are normally shorn 2 or 3 times a year, but the shorter the cycle, the greater the profit. Mr. Lamont's main assets are his 180 sheep. It takes 4 hours to shave one. He can only shave 4 a day at most. In other words, it would take Mr. Lamont over a month to shear all the sheep by himself. A whole month. This could be shortened to 10 days. Do you see how much of a difference in profit it would make? This is like a shipment coming in a month late. Well, does profit really matter? Like, do you have trade with other countries? Dude, other countries exist. Yeah, it's not Lost Belt. Yeah, okay. That analogy is really the opposite. I see what you mean. It's the age of the Fast and the Furious, or rather, the Fast and Furious. Understood. Leave it to us. Let's deal with this, Master. I like your enthusiasm. Now then, here's your referential letter. Sheep are nice, Mashu. They're very fluffy this time of year. So they are fluffy. Gulp. This will be one tough mission. Oh, a new challenger appears. Wait, let's shear fall. Oh, that's right. Forgot to mention that the ranch is on the outskirts of Ryuk. There are reports of previously undocumented demonic beasts roaming that area. Please be careful. Just catch stick battle. I see how it is. It's a filler. Well, I knew this was a filler episode to begin with, but this is a filler fight. Oh well. Battle one out of... I imagine it's gonna be more than one filler fight. But why would I cut that? You guys suffer with me. So what... I remember back at Camelot. That was when I watched Ruby for the first time. And I ranted about it for like 2 or 3 episodes. I could do that now. Like, well, they're airing a new season. I'm gonna get around to it after it finishes airing. Imagine. But what if I just watch like whatever's out now so I can rant about it? I'm thinking about doing that. Ruby is... If someone said it was good, I would disagree with them. But if someone said it was bad, I would disagree with them. Probably harder that time. It's more good than it's bad, but it is both. That's how I describe it. Oh, David? Oh, he's a shepherd. Funny. Oh. I thought she had a noble phantasm charged, but can we get it? No, we're 3 short. Dang it. We can get Brynhilders though. Brynhild. Not wasting command seal on that. We may need them. Well, I don't know when like the bosses and stuff start popping up. Or when the most important character shows up. Like, she's on the gacha, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know. I have no idea basically anything about her, but, well, that's not true, but it is also true. We'll talk about it a bit when we get to it. I guess it's the case of most stuff with Fate Grand Order. Like, I know what I read, but what I've read isn't a lot, just because, like, I don't like reading the translation summaries. If it's a line by line, I'll do it, but also if it's a line by line, I'll get, like, bored. Because, like, without, like, the characters and music and stuff, it's just a lesser experience, you know? Like with Kogetsu-kan, I read the translation while, like, line for line, while tapping along, like, on in the game. And it wasn't bad, but still, it'd be nice to not have to look up and down constantly. That's why I don't really like summaries too much. And now with an official translation, I don't have to do that. I just have to wait 2 years. Hey, Oya-wan! Let's help against those vermin. I only expected you to keep watch as I was sharing, but I never imagined you'd exterminate them. Expect nothing less from the elites working directly for the king. Help me again sometime. Here's 3 sheep for silver. Huh? Would I have sheep to shear, you ask? Well, the circumstances have changed. The girls from the sacred temple want to try shearing so much that they're willing to pay me silver for it. So the other sheep were reserved for them. Who knew that shearing sheep would become a business unto itself? Oh, brother. Red sure are weird. Okay. The sheep passed by right in front of our eyes. Well, if you get a hold of yourselves. Well, that didn't go the way they'd hoped. I have nothing to say to Mashu or Anna. Must be a side effect of the sudden introduction to the monetary system, the ability to buy entertainment. It's an effective method of livening up a city, but it might be about 500 years too early. Yes, I believe security deposits of silver began thriving from around the Akkadian period. Akkadian. What? Akkadian sounds better, but it's Akkad. Yen. Who knows? It didn't exist in the early dynastic period. So the King Gilgamesh is that fault? Perhaps it was too early for the citizens of Ryuk. I agree, Mashu. The monetary system is bad civilization. His erasures are terrible. That's a reference to the what's it called? Learning with manga? Manga? Oh, okay. Just transitions to 9 and ends. Oh, let's collect that. We're saving them. Oh, we still don't have plus ×3 yet? And on the Japanese servers, you get 3 quartz total instead of 2. It started out as 1 a long time ago, but I don't know if on this server it was ever 1. Ishtarium 1 YOLO :*. What? You got Ishtar from a YOLO roll? Is that, am I reading that right? I assume. Just bring Reiko out. Oh yeah, do I have room for Hercules? Oh, I can get rid of her, I guess. Where is he? I have Hercules and Vlad on 9. It'd be nice if I could get them. Like, I doubt I will before Solomon, but like, yeah, Vlad is still 300k off. It's not gonna happen. Hercules is behind Vlad, I think, right? Yeah. Let's bring Vlad out front though. Vlad's is pretty rad. Ha 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 ha. Good morning. Guess we're heading to work at the same hour today. Sudori, what is Lord Horsey's task for today? Today's request is from Mr. Nama. His wife has been acting strange for the past few days, and he'd like you to investigate. To be blunt, you're investigating an affair. Investigating an affair? Shouldn't things like that be resolved between the parties involved? Mr. Kisinama is the boss of the armory. Cannot leave his workplace during the weekdays. It's all weighing heavily on his mind and is affecting his work. An early resolution would be ideal. Also, he needs evidence if it goes to trial. Try to catch her in the act, identify the adulterer, and look into their history. Oh, that sounds interesting. Lord Horsey, may I come along with you? We're in charge of patrolling Uruk today. She'll help you out while giving you a tour of the city. Understanding Uruk less and less. What is this jam? Right. More and more eternal affairs are surfacing, pointing to a cruel world. I won't be going with you. An old lady I met on the street asked for my help earlier. Oh, the lady from the flower shop, right? Do you remember she's looking for an assistant? Ushiwakamayo and the others will help out, so we'll be fine on our end this time. Do I have to read bowing out loud? But let us be on our way. First we need to tell the wife. This text speed is a lot better, by the way. I don't know why I never just turned it up to begin with. Uruk is like my backyard now. Put all your trust in me. Come along. Okay. Battle time. And actually turns out his wife was getting flowers for him to give to him for his birthday. I'm calling it. Grandmaster Fall, okay. This doesn't look like a Ryuk to me. This looks like Fuyuki. Oh. Is this background used in Fuyuki? It's kind of like jagged mountains and lava. So I don't think it is actually. You know what I think? It's a shame that it's like Fate Grand Order isn't gonna get like a full anime adaptation. Like we have Camelot and Babylonia. We're never gonna see like France and France, you know, Okeanos, you know, London, America animated. You know, all the singularities. Though I hope they end up animating Solomon. So if you don't know, I mentioned this before. They're gonna animate Camelot as 2 movies and Babylonia as like a 1 core anime, I think. Which is pretty cool. But that's the best part of part 1. And I could see, like, probably what, Shimosa? What's the most popular of the Epic of Remnant singularities? I don't know which one's like the... wait, who is this? Creeping Yohimen. I didn't look who it was. Yeah, maybe we could see. Well, probably won't kill him. So. It looks like a woman? A lancer? Oh, that's Kiyohime! The swimsuit version. I'm gonna get smited for this later, probably. Let's finish this off. Oh, okay. Next turn. Well, maybe it's a crit, so... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Believe in Vlad. Was Echo wearing heels? I just not noticed that. How did I not notice that before? That seems inconvenient for battle. Don't look at Cirque. I don't know how to say her name. The Greek. From the, is she from the Odyssey or the Aeneid? How do you say that? Aeneid? I think she's from the Odyssey. That was quite an experience, wasn't it? I guess it was quite a case. It's all on camera. Who would have imagined the wife was secretly a member of a mysterious species living deep underground, scheming to invade the surface world? Pardon? Who knew there was an underground lava zone in the suburbs? What an adventure! Can't even begin to put it into words. I love you, Nasu. But it was tragic too. Her love truly was real, and in the end, it was what saved the surface world. Fiery love is universal. Can't believe she was the last of the Yohi men. I know. Let's advise King Gilgamesh to adjust the laws regarding relations and marital issues with other species. Marital? It's marital. So no one ever has to see a tragedy like this again. Speaking of laws, Mesopotamian civilization is built on the Code of Ur-Nammu and the Code of Hammurabi. The Code of Ur-Nammu was created between this era and the 3rd dynasty of Ur. Ur? I don't know. It said that it's consolidated all the nebulous rules into one code, which became humanity's oldest structured law. I've heard of one of them before. I don't know which one it is, though. Speaking of the Code of Hammurabi, however you say it, it's the famous code of an eye for an eye, a tooth for the tooth. Okay. You can say that's the basis for law in modern society. By the way, Lord Horsey, you've only been here for a short time. We've been walking and eating around the city. What about outside of Uruk? Uruk? Maybe it's Uruk. Or Uruk. Or Uk. It still sounds weird. Neither Menkei nor I are very knowledgeable about it, but could at least tell you about the rumors. What kind of hero is Ushiwakamayu? Me? It's a difficult one to answer when asked so bluntly. As you can see, I'm a Japanese warrior. That said, the story of my birth is fairly complicated. Born in the Heian area, period. Raised in a temple and trained by a Tengu on Mount Karama, so I'm ignorant of the world. I'm a skilled swordswoman, sorry. That's all. Nothing else suited me. And she was killed by her brother, right? I'm nothing more than my big brother's blade. Perhaps nothing else interested me. I'll be running on the battlefield without any special aspiration or ideals, just decapitating enemy generals. Also, Ushiwakamayu is my childhood name. If you were to summon me as a Minamoto, that is when I had a position, I would probably appear different. Give us. She's a cold-blooded warrior. Who brought death upon many compatriots. Never corrected your foolishness until the very end. So I'm happy as Ushiwakamayu. The person I am now is able to accept everything without protest. Not having the position is what led me to be in such good spirits, talking with you like this, Lord. Horsey. Awkward. With that in mind, this fleeting life is precious to me. I feel like I'm in an innocent dream. The story that I had when I knew nothing. Wait. Does she actually... She has animal ears? Have I never noticed that until now? What? Like... Tell me that's just me that just now noticed them. Lord Horsey. It's if you're interested in Ushiwakamayu. If so, talk to this humble servant in secret later on. After all, I, Musashibo Benkei, the real Benkei, am Ushiwakumayu's best retainer. We're inseparable as master and servant. We're like childhood best friends. I can tell you everything about Ushiwakamayu's matter-of-fact heroic exploits and adventures. I'll smash that decoration. Read him. One day, so please ignore him. I'm using him as a shield against arrows, but so far the chance hasn't presented itself. Ha ha ha. You're too harsh with me. This humble servant's position has become tenuous. I can read. Therefore, let us change the subject. Lord HorseyEatYou. You're investigating the Three Goddess Alliance? Was that all optional dialogue? Yes, that is currently the most important issue. Ushiwakamayu, by all means tell us. Needless to say, the Three Goddess Alliance is a major threat to Uruk. The demonic front up north, the jungle in the south, and the aerial attacks from Ishtar in the northeast mountains. Currently, the city of Uruk is under 3 separate attacks from these directions. Leonidas is keeping the demonic front up to the north in check, but there are no countermeasures for the other 2 major problems. The goddess Ishtar possesses a bow called the Boat of Heaven. As the name implies, it's a divine vessel that can soar through the sky. She does not have the overwhelming force of the demonic front, but she's still a nuisance. She's like an unpredictable storm. As for the jungle in the south, we don't know anything about it yet. King Gilgamesh has sent out a number of scouting parties, but no one has ever returned. On the one hand, the Demonic Beast Legion is a dynamic invasion. On the other, the jungle is a static invasion. So all the forces invading Uruk are unique. 3 menaces, the 3 Goddess Alliance. Who are these goddesses and what do they want? Well, we do know that Ishtar is one of them. According to the King Gilgamesh, the goddess's objective is capturing the holy grail he possesses. The Great Grail of Uruk, eh? We found it in front of... it allowed me to take a look. It indeed looked like it contained vast magical energy. Whether it be a goddess, heroic spirit, or human, anyone who uses the grail can easily become king. Do you suppose the goddesses are after the Greater Girl to recreate this world in their own image after they destroy Uruk? The Greater Girl of Uruk? Is that what King Gilgamesh said, Ushiwaka? Ushiwaka? Yes, that is the name he was so proud to come up with. When I said I wanted to touch it, though, he refused to quite vehemently. Well, wise judgment from the wise king. Much better than handing it to Lord Ushiwaka Mayu and having her accidentally drop it, smashing it to pieces. Or I could see you saying, I like this, so I'm keeping it, and trying to decapitate the king. Ha ha ha. Lord Yeoman, what's the matter? Okay, go sit in the corner until morning. Oh, to recreate my standing death through sitting. The lukewarm stares and the people over you are excruciating. No, it's nothing. Now that I think about it, it's only natural. Forget it. The Greater Girl of Uruk is not this era's holy grail? Yeah, pretty sure that's what it means. From the beginning, King Gilgamesh possessed a treasure worthy of being called a holy grail. And the one Solomon may put in this era is different. That's why at the end of the singularity, spoiler, I guess, not really, you get 2 grails. Like the item. We mistakenly thought that was the King of Mages' holy grail. Gilgamesh and Merlin both realized that, but didn't point it out. Which is vexing. Merlin is rotten to the core, so I'm sure we can never get a straight answer from him. As for asking King Gilgamesh, he'd only get furious and say, how dare you compare my treasures to the King of Mages? Either way, the Holy Grail we're supposed to recover isn't in Uruk, but somewhere else, correct? It could have already been used. Maybe the 3 goddesses have it? That'd be a real pain. They're powerful opponents already. If they also had the Holy Grail, we'd be no match for them. Okay. There's still like 3 more nodes, isn't there? Or yeah, 3 more. Oh, I have to call it there. Like it'll be 90 minutes long if I don't. Thanks for watching, everyone. It sucks I have to cut. Wait. Never mind. I lied. I'm gonna keep going. I don't feel like. Gotta keep that episode count close to the actual chapter count. Come on, be more filler. More filler. Oh, Lord Horsey, Mashu. Good morning. Fine weather we're having again this morning. King Leonidas? We're going out? Ha ha ha, don't need to address me as king. I'm a mere soldier now. Nothing more than a shield to protect Uruk. Today I shall be a drill sergeant from hell in the eastern barracks. This may be a touch juvenile for someone like myself, but I want to take great pleasure in introducing the soldiers to the hell that is Spartan training. So the northern front is fine? Yes, the flooding strategy of the Tigris rivers was successful. The demonic beast invasion should be weakened for a few days. In the meantime, we must ready our army. The army has done an excellent job of replenishing our weapons. But the quality of the soldiers is disheartening. A matter I shall handle directly. To make them more combat effective, I'll beat the fundaments of soldiering into them. Oh. Good morning, HorseyEatYou. I'm Ashu. And I see you're up as well. Yes. Something was very noisy. Then it might have been an enemy raid. An enemy raid? Rest assured, as long as Leonidas is around, Uruk will not fall. Leonidas, was it? So that's what was so loud. Well, good work. Today's request was actually from Leonidas. However you say his name. He mentioned that his trainees are coming along well, so he wants you to have a mock battle with 100 of them or so. Huh? What did you just say? I know how you feel, but it's best to just go along with it, really. Indeed! Sparring with 100 people sounds stupendous. I engaged in many of such trials before my coming-of-age ceremony. Please be the next 3 battles. Please be... Come on! I believe in you. But why such a hard task, you ask? Lord Horsey, assume you have a Spartan acquaintance? Bofo, special translation, you! Are there any other Spartan, like... Spartacus was a slave to Sparta. Like, the name comes... I think so. I know he was a slave in ancient Greece. I assume Sparta because of his name. Do we have any other Greek servants? Like, if you count Stella, there's Archimedes, but... 10 of them. Let's not use the Buster up. We shouldn't need it here. You think it's going to be 10 here, 10 in the next, or 10 in the next? It's not going to make his fight actually 100. At least I don't remember doing that, so. Lag. The only time I remember fighting like a million people is the Hassan challenge quest. You actually have to fight 100 of them, I think. Like it's 100 face Hassans, get it? Trying to see if there's like audio delay. I know there was an issue before. Doesn't seem like it. And if there is, it's not very noticeable. And if there is, it's not noticeable from my end. So I doubt it'll be from your end. The lag is definitely noticeable though. OBS is only recording at 20 FPS. Like, I don't know if that's related, but like this lag is less than 20 FPS. But I just find that weird. Should be at 60. And 4 left. Let go on and you do that. Oh, these guys. Oh, it's fine. The last couple ones have a lot of HP, but Reiko should ever Noble Phantasm like with Waver. No, it's not gonna be enough because Waver has 44. Then I have the 20%. So we have 60 total. Oh, we have to fight him. Okay. Yeah, so she needs a bit more. Just kill him. He's a bigger threat than the small dudes. She doesn't have a critical up buff, right? Her first skill just is gathering it up, right? I always forget her skill set. Not too bad. It'd be nice to have a Buster Chain with her. Doesn't really matter, but she has an art in this, so this turn. Well, next turn. Should be the end. Can you be quiet? He has guts, but as long as this finishes them, it's fine. Well, it finishes the ads, rather. I just called them ads. Okay, let's see. I could, you know, talk about something. Like anecdotes. That'd be crazy. Imagine talking about gameplay isn't that exciting. Ah, dang it. Well, this is a crit, so... Oh, okay, there we go, yeah. Okay, 2 left. No post-battle dialogue, no post-battle dialogue. Am I in it? Ah! We're done! As you can see, in a spar against 100 men, your cheer limit around 60. That's when the real fight begins. Muscles that are about to give out, hearts about to burst, your energy reserves down to 0. I want you all to learn how to fight in such extreme conditions. Just like how Lady Mashu did when she fought you all. Yes, sir! Very good. Well, that's enough muscle philosophy. Kiryaku, Kiryaku! We'll be talking about brains next. It's common sense that you would be strong when you're energized. After all, a body in peak condition can do anything. Once the battle starts, you start to drop from your best condition with each passing second. So instead of trying to maintain your best condition, why don't you learn how to balance it with your worst condition? The tenacity you get when you're in that state of fatigue reigns supreme. What can you do when you can't do anything? Understanding that alone boosts your survival rate. The limits of your stamina are much like waves breaking upon the shore. You'll be able to fight again if you can get over the peak of your fatigue. Do not forget, fatigue is not a bad thing. Yeah, okay, yes sir. Illness comes from the spirit. I said that you see ghosts when you're weak-spirited. But being wounded is bad. It's bad! If you're wounded, you need to switch out with someone else immediately. Fighting spirit doesn't heal wounds. Fatigue and injury are separate issues. Understand? Now, for lesson 2. Toss away your spirit, but not your shield. Any spirit will do, but a shield is special. You'll never find another one like yours. You must find the best shield for yourself. There's no shield superior to the round shield. I suppose he's right. Yeah! Leonidas' class has started. Completely exhausted, but I'm going to participate to learn more. There we go. Master, please rest here. I am Master Kiryu, He'll return as a slightly better shoulder. She gets their rank up to 80 here. See you. Are you tired too, Horsey? Look like you can't move anymore. Oh, that's right. Anna's a rogue servant. She doesn't have a master. Servants that have contracted with a master can draw most of their magical energy from him or her. It's the master who determines the servant's possible energy output and how long they can fight. Of course, the servant can fight with the magical energy they generate themselves, but that'll make them no different from a shadow servant. A servant will only truly shine after they've contracted with a master. They can be even more powerful if the bond is a strong and intimate one. I see. I was in the Cedar Forest this whole time, so I didn't know. You don't know anything about being a servant? No. When I came to, I was in the forest, and in this body. I had no knowledge about being a servant. But I knew just what I had to do. I had to kill those demonic beasts. I was killing them all alone, using their souls to maintain my spirit origin. You want a contract with me? No, that's fine. Please don't misunderstand. I'm here because of your hostilities with the Three Goddess Alliance. You will, without doubt, fight them at the Northern Wall. Merlin said so. I'm just waiting for that moment. Whatever happens to humanity is none of my concern. And, oh. 2 more! Okay. Oh, 0 IP. Oh no, it's a long one! Saddle up, everyone. I'm back from cleaning the river. Oh, good work. Come in. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, welcome back, Lord Horsey. You're cleaning the city river today? It's getting rid of troublesome birds. It's fine that they fly from roof to roof, but birds are pretty smart nowadays. They fly low through the main street, but I ended up damaging a total of 4 shops, including fruit shops and flower shops. Oh, that's why King Gilgamesh looks so sullen. He said, I was the one who told you to come report to the day's work, yes, but I didn't tell you to come back with complaints. Can't be helped. Sacrifices had to be made. Imagine restitution is going to come out of Benkei's wages anyway. That was another good day of training. The men are almost full-fledged soldiers. Oh, how rare to see everyone here at once. By sitting here, much thanks. By the way, who's on dinner duty today? If it's Anna, I think I just remembered something I have to do. Don't worry, I'm on dinner duty today. The neighbors kindly lent me their oven, so I made a butter cake. Pardon? Butter cake? You mean that dessert you need 10 Purista silver pieces to buy? That butter cake? What's butter cake? That's the one. It's one of the best desserts. No need to pay for the ingredients. Please have as much as you wish. It's delicious. Can I save a piece for later? Of course. Please eat it before lunch tomorrow. It'll go bad otherwise. Much obliged, Lady Sidori. Oh. However, since you're the High Priestess, is it really okay for you to visit us every day? It's fine. The King has ordered me to do so. I can just an aid to His Majesty during the day, so please, do not worry. Oh, and all the clay tablets over there are tokens of gratitude from the citizens of Ryuk. I just realized that something earlier had to be changed to translation. Well, if you're looking to translate it right, that will change something later on. I don't want to say what it is, but I imagine that's where that scene happened. It was kind of a, I forget if it was this I think it was the last episode it happened. I can't say what it is, because it's a total spoiler, but take a look at them when you get a chance. This is our way of repaying you. A homemade meal from Sidori? Don't mind if I do. Hey, good evening. It's been a while, everyone. Want me to listen to your report? There's no need for that. Most of the time I just stayed in the house and didn't do anything. I know very well what kind of work Horsey had to do. Fulfill! Yeah, this is kind of... Are we in a dorm? I'm very glad that I started doing Bo's voice is just like angry. Back in Camelot. I think I did that, right? Now, in here, it's just so much better. I know, right? This is supposed to be the last singularity threatening humanity. We've got so many people living under the same roof. The matter turned into keeping up with the Chaldeans. I want a sitcom. Give us a fake Grand Order sitcom. It's important for you to get used to life in Ryuk. Only help you to know how people lived in this area. You can kick and scream all you want, but a battle is inevitable. Why not loosen up and have some fun for the time being? Oh, you said that you can't join us, Doctor? Yeah, I suppose so. Story's food looks really good, too. But I have yet another all-night dinner party with the Chaldea staff. It feels like I'm living in a dorm here every day, so I don't feel lonely at all. Horsey, don't worry about me. Have fun with everyone while you can. That's what's best for Chaldea, too. Like they say, there's the right man for every job. Okay, last one. 0 IP or battle? Battle. It's an assassin? Are there any new assassins in this one? No? Not off the top of my head. Just bring a waiver. He doesn't have his skills at 10. Well, I mean, my waivers... Oh, I got his second one to 10. I don't remember doing that, but... I can make fun of him more now and not be wrong. Good morning, HorseyEatYou. Thanks for heading out to work so early. Good morning, Merlin. Are you heading out? No, I was out all night and just got back. I wanted to head straight to my room, but I needed to talk to you. It's been 20 days. Oh, okay. So it's 23 days since the start of the singularity? Canonically, when did Babylon start? Do you think it started the day it came out? Well, in the Japanese servers, but... Or do you think it started before then? So, like, it came out early December on the Japanese servers. Do you think it started, let's say, December 1st? And ends the... however long after? This is just interesting to think about because, you know, timeline for Solomon is end of the year. Yeah, they said it's the last month of the year, didn't they? At the very start? Something like that. I forget. If you're getting used to life here in Uruk? Well, I guess time doesn't work like that. Or does it? I don't know. Fortunately, yeah. Well, we have contact with Yeoman. So, yes, it does work like that. I guess. Who knows? Good. That's evidence you're a creature who adapts well. Humans have beautiful and amazing dreams because they enjoy everything they see. But unfortunately, I do have some bad news. Here's a message from Sidori. No request today. Please use this day off to enjoy Uruk. A day off? That's good, but it is a bit disappointing, Senpai. I was excited to see what work we'd get today. Day off work. Well, I'll be taking my leave. Oh, but this is a good chance. Why don't I take Machu on a date? If it's a secret rendezvous you want, I'd recommend the gardens in front of Ayana. Since it's Shai's bedroom, it's a fantastic variety of flowers. Raylan headed off for the second floor. Well, what do you think, Master? For the good of the mission, we must go on the date. That's how it works. Excuse me? Do the both of you have a spare moment? If so, I have a job I'd like to ask you to do. Here's all the silver I managed to save up. I'd exchange it for a king silver. I have 7. Will that be enough to have you accompany me for the day? Of course. We couldn't turn down a request from you, Anna. Payment isn't necessary either. Isn't that right, Senpai? We're just looking for some work worth doing. That's just right. Leave it as, Anna. And I'll take you to the site. We'll have to fight, so I'll be counting on you. Fight? Fo! I realized why sometimes I like Mashu, but sometimes I don't. When she interacts with Gudako, she's just insufferable. But when she's interacting with other characters, I like her. I guess that's, like, Gudako's just, you know, they're a self-insert character. They have very little personality. Like, sometimes it pops up, but it's nowhere near as defined as, like, Shiro, Kiritsugu. Can't really say Hakuno, because Hakuno's a blank slate, too. Sieg, like, people always say, like, Sieg has no personality. Like, he has a personality, just not a very interesting one. Like, I like the kind of character Sieg was. Just, I didn't like the way they portrayed him. Specifically, I didn't like how they portrayed him with Jean. If they cut the Jean-Sieg romance and didn't make him the main character, I would have liked Sieg. But the way the role he was given was just made him kind of boring. Like, how cool would it have been if just like a side character, Sieg, was the one who killed Amakusa? Well, spoiler for Apocrypha. Like, keep the events that happen more or less the same, but just give Sieg a way less spotlight, kind of. Or give the spotlight they gave him onto, like, you know, the homunculuses in general. Homunculi. And, you know, the relevant characters. Like, what's his name? The mustache guy. Gordolf? Gandalf. Yeah, that's it. Or, you know, just give more screen time to the servants. You know? Like, Karna. I want to like Karna, but just, like, I've never seen him be relevant. I guess CCC exists, but, you know, I'll never be translated. Is that the second time I've used that joke this episode? I know I did it earlier today. And we're exactly an hour in now, I think? Wait, did I cut this video? No, I cut last video. I haven't cut this one, have I? No, I did cut it. Never mind. I just looked at, like, recorded videos folder. I was trying to see, like, if I can get reflectors to stop lagging. I can't. Call the Underworld. Hey, we're not supposed to fight you yet. That's later on. You guys will get that joke in. I don't know how long. 10 episodes? Is it weird to call videos episodes? Like, that's something some YouTubers will do. Like, I label mine parts instead of episodes. I think that feels a bit more natural, but calling them episodes just feels right. I don't know, like, I've looked up the definition of episode and like it fits. Just it feels kind of weird to call them that. Go ahead and use that morph shapeshifter, but you know. Oh yeah, he's gonna be getting, what is it? Legend of Dracula? Is that what it gets upgraded to? Pretty soon. I think it's like around the time Agartha came out, I guess? I thought it was a lot more recently, but I mean, it's still like 5 months away, but still. Jean will also be getting her Noble Phantasm upgrade soon. Well, soon. Within half a year. Or so. Gloom. So how long do you think it will take for them to show this chapter in the anime? 20 seconds? Well, they'll have to introduce the servants. So I can see them giving it like half an episode. Well, probably less, a bit less than that, but a few good minutes. And there'll just be a montage, like still frames showing like the sheep and the. There'll probably be a gag about them talking about the off-screen Kiyohime stuff, like they did here. Good work. Think we've defeated all the evil spirits around here. If I were alone, some might have gotten away. Thank you. Especially, there's a cave underneath the Rook, but those spirits were every bit as shocking. Anna, do you know what those spirits were? I'm not sure, but they're like Grim Reapers, I think. You two may not have noticed, but a deadly disease is spreading in our Rook. Starting with the weak ones, people fall into an eternal slumber. Those spirits must be connected to that somehow. Which is why I thought getting rid of them might reduce the death toll. I see. The age of gods, physical death is different than spiritual death. Even if the body's fine, the soul is taken away by a Grim Reaper, then it means death for that human. That's right. Except having the soul taken away is not quite death. It's more like being asleep. As long as the body is safe, returning a person's soul will wake them up. In the age of gods, bringing the dead back from Kar is simply a type of medical treatment. Even if your heart stops, you can come back as long as your body's preserved. Is that what it means? Yes. But a person cannot be revived if their soul is destroyed before it reaches Kar. In that case, the body will share the same fate as the soul. It'll shut down and eventually return to the earth. Huh. A life after death sounds very Age of Gods-y. That must be one reason why the quality of man is different here. So going to the underworld itself doesn't equal death. Death is the nothingness that awaits beyond Kar, beyond the underworld. In Ryuk, that nothingness is called the Abyss. Whatever it is, the spirits from Kar are like kidnappers that steal the souls of the living. There seem to be many here, so, how do you help me get rid of them? How did you find out about these spirits? Because there are so many gathered above the flower shop on the main street. Anyhow, we've defeated all the spirits. I'll go and report to Sidori. Please excuse me. Oh wait, Anna, I'll go with you. Senpai, please head back without me. I don't think Anna will be able to properly explain to Sidori on her own. Oh. We're all by ourselves now. Let's get back to the embassy. Fofo! Oh, still going? Hey, sheepman! Who's that old man? He's not from around here, is he? Goodness, a beggar. His leg is so... He's not even an injured soldier anymore. Trying to think of who this is. Just leave him. The caretakers will probably come soon. That's what the sacred temple's budget's for. That's true. But he hasn't moved at all from that spot. I think he's eaten for at least 2 days. Oh! Old man. Okay! I thought it would be a servant. Fo. Got some wheat silver left over. Quietly leave some bread. It's not much, but please have some. Fo. Halt. Fo! Indeed. Hear me, and attend. Child, remember this. Pity betimes can be a crime unto itself. Void of purpose, compassion to evil is twisted. So too, with shame. However, 'tis not but the bitterness of age that scorns kindness thoughtfully given. Your insight, child, impresses me. Your gift was not mere money, but that which was most needed. I shall gladly accept it. Fo? Translation, but you're not going to eat it? Huh. Having accepted your charity, I must offer a recompense. Ziusuja, I'm called. Ziusuja, I'm called. As you see, I'm no more than an old man bereft of a future. However, child, a future may yet be yours. So to you, counsel is greater than any coin. Heed me, child. 3 storms will soon sweep over Uruk. Empathize not with the hateful one. Celebrate not with the joyous one. And extol not the pained one. Remember always, in defiance of your purpose it may be, but 'tis a fool's task to set man against God. Who are you? Ah! He's gone. I only guess of who that is. I have no idea. Is Hassan? Because I know this is kind of a spoiler. Oh, I don't know if it is. But I assume it is. King Hassan shows up. Sometime. Fofo. Okay, that's the end. We're free! Lag. Thanks for the quartz. Okay, welcome to the jungle. Is it gonna be time? Is it gonna be time? Are we meeting the best character? Tiger? I imagine we'll be going to the south. It can be called Welcome to the Jungle if we're not going to the jungle. Come on now. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm surprised my phone hasn't crashed in the last hour. Like, it hasn't crashed at all today, I think. It's pretty good. Usually it crashes like once every other video or so. Let's not jinx it, so let's end the video quick. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.